Hello students, again I have come here to take a class about the ozone depletion from the chapter atmosphere, chapter 11. So firstly, what is ozone? That is the formula of the ozone, O3. So how it is making the stratosphere? Firstly what is the formation of the O3? Firstly, the ozone is the allotrope of our oxygen. So that is our earth surface. It is our earth surface. This is the troposphere. And this is the stratosphere. So this troposphere, in the stratosphere, there are firstly the UV ray is absorbed by the stratosphere. UV ray firstly it's absorbing, and then the oxygen in the stratosphere layer, there are the oxygen, and this oxygen molecule is divided into two atoms by the UV ray in the stratosphere, and these two free oxygen atoms, they are moving very first in the stratosphere layer. These oxygen, these two, they are moving very first from one place to another place in the stratosphere they are moving. Now what is happening? These two oxygen atoms, they are combined with another oxygen and make the O3, and this O3 is a very unstable gas, and it has a power to block the ability to block the ultraviolet ray, which is the most harmful radiation of our sun. From our sun, whatever rays are coming, among all the rays, the ultraviolet ray is the most of the harmful gas, and this O3 has the ability to block this ultraviolet ray. So like that, from two oxygen atoms, the O3 is making, and this process is continuously happening. Means the O3 broken down and O3 making up, these two process is continuously happening. So this is the ozone oxygen cycle. Ozone oxygen cycle. This ozone oxygen cycle is continuously going on in the layer of stratosphere. There this process is continuously happening. So this is the formation, how the ozone is the continuously making and the broken down. Now next is the ozone depletion. We read how the ozone is forming. Now how the ozone is depleting. That is, in the stratosphere there is a layer of the ozone gas, and this layer is actually looking like a solid layer, but it is not the solid layer, it is a gas layer. All the gases of all the ozone, they are making together, they are continuously like that, this is happening. So these ozone gases, they are staying together and made a layer, and this is in the stratosphere. So nowadays continuously the ozone layer is depleting. Because of the ozone layer depleting, we are getting very much ultraviolet ray directly from the sun. Some of the ultraviolet ray we are getting, and for that reason there are happening some harmful effects. Some harmful effects are there. So these are happening. So firstly, how the ozone layer is depleting. For the CFC, From where CFC is coming? That is from AC, from refrigerator, from this, and from the spray, from there these are coming. So these are the CFC is the depleting our O3 gas. And next one, most importantly, that is the nitrogen oxide. Nitrogen oxide. From where it is coming? Nitrogen oxide is the coming from the aeroplane. From the aeroplane, nitrogen oxide is coming. And second one is the carbon monoxide. And this carbon monoxide is coming from the industry and the old cars. And also some cars. These are three gases which are mostly harmful, and they are continuously in our atmosphere, which is depleting the O3. How it is happening? O3 depletion. This CFC is made, that is a chlorofluorocarbon. So we can understand chlorine, fluorine and carbon. These are chlorine, fluorine and carbon. These are in the AC and refrigerator in there. So the AC and refrigerator, they are forming the CFC, and slowly they are releasing the CFC into our atmosphere. And what is happening? The CFC is going to our stratosphere, and then it is happening. So what is happening? Firstly, the CFC, from the CFC, the refrigerator AC, they are releasing the CFC. So there is already chlorine is there. So by the ultraviolet ray, the CFC is depleting, and we are getting the chlorine. So this chlorine is divided the ozone, depleting the ozone into oxygen molecule and an oxygen atom. These two, so here we are getting our oxygen molecule and oxygen atom. So this oxygen atom is free now. So this is adding plus the chlorine. The oxygen is combined with the chlorine and making the chlorine monoxide. That is happening. First, CFC is going into the stratosphere. By the ultraviolet ray, CFC is depleting, and from CFC, the chlorine is we are getting, the atmosphere is getting the chlorine, and the chlorine depleting the ozone into two. How? The oxygen molecule and an oxygen atom, and this oxygen atom is now free. So this is what is happening. This oxygen atom is combining with the chlorine, means the chlorine monoxide. That is the ozone depletion. So all over the world, the 70% of the global ozone, 17% of global ozone is destroyed all over the world. And each and every year on the South Pole and North Pole, means in the Arctic and the Antarctic and the Arctic, there the ozone hole is forming continuously. And in the year of 2000, month September, NASA reported that on the Antarctic, there is the biggest ozone hole around the world. That is now the situation is like that. So next is that is the greenhouse. So greenhouse, what is actually the greenhouse is something like in some places we can see that there is a house, there are some plants are there, and in the area the plants is covered by a green house like that. That is actually greenhouse. So this greenhouse is in the air, in the atmosphere. There is our earth is in the earth. That is actually also happening like that. So this is our earth and the atmosphere is like that. So why it is called actually greenhouse, because there what is happening, the trees are there, sun rays are coming here, and this is a glass house. This glass house is absorbing the heat and helps to grow the plants. So this is the greenhouse in normally. In the earth also same thing is happening. There are some gases which are absorbing the heat and keeping the earth warm. So if the greenhouse gases will be not there, so now earth temperature is 15 degrees centigrade. When our greenhouse gases will be not there, then our earth will be the colder, 30 degree centigrade colder, our earth. So it will be not possible for us to be on our earth. So the earth is, in the earth we can exist for the greenhouse gases. Which are the greenhouse gases? Now, which are the greenhouse gases? The greenhouse gases actually are carbon dioxide, methane. These are the greenhouse gases, and N2O. These are the greenhouse gases. These greenhouse gases, what is they are doing? They are doing our earth warm. They are absorbing the heat. But if the percentage of the carbon dioxide, methane, these percentage of these gases will be increased, then what is happening? Then the average temperature now is 15 degree, I said. So this 15 degree will be increased. 1 degree or 2 degree or 3 degree, it will be increased. If the temperature will increase of our earth, that is also harmful for us. That is not easy to be here on the earth. So 15 degree is for all over the world, for all species, for all human beings, all animals, all plants. For them, the 15 degree is the perfect. So if it will increase, yes, nowadays it is increasing little bit. It has increased, but this is for that reason we are facing some problems. So if the greenhouse gases will increase, how the greenhouse gases, now the question is how the greenhouse gases will increase. Greenhouse gases are increased like for the firing on the forest, for the extra uses of the industry, or the what I will tell that one is for the if we cutting for the urbanization, we are continuously too much cutting the trees. For that reason, the carbon dioxide is increasing in our air. So when the carbon dioxide is increasing, that means actually these gases are trapping the heat of the earth. So this is the you can say the trap heat gas. Also you can say that. So these gases the trapping the heat, and if this percentage will be increased, so like that for this happening for the especially for the urbanization and industrialization. Continuously we are going to making the urban the rural to urban, the rural area we are trying to form into the urban area. So that is urbanization. So in the making of urbanization, continuously human beings are cutting the trees. For the trees, the carbon dioxide continuously increasing the percentage of carbon dioxide, and so for that the earth is the greenhouse gas percentage is increasing and the temperature of the earth is increasing. And what is happening for the global warming? The temperature has increased, so the all the iceberg or the glaciers, these are continuously melting down, and for that the total ecosystem is destroying. Total ecosystem means the ecosystem of the marine, ecosystem of the land, all is destroying, because where it should be the ice, there is already the ice is melting. So which species are there in the ice area or the frozen area, they cannot stay there. So if they can survive in the less colder area, they are going there, but they cannot survive there. So what is happening? These species are just they are cannot survive in this area, in this region where the ice is not there, but temperature is low but ice is not there. So these species are going extinct. So next is what is happening. Next happening for that reason, the ecosystem of that area is destroying, and next in the other area also the getting harm for that is happening for the global warming. So global warming for the global warming, there is on the human being, there are some of the diseases are there which is very much we are getting, and the cancer, that is continuously increasing. The percentage of the cancer patient is increasing. Skin cancer, that is happening for the ultraviolet ray and the global warming. And also the immune system, there is a weakened down the immune system, and the cataracts is increasing. These are the happening for the global warming. And for the global warming, the total marine, especially the marine ecosystem is destroying. Marine ecosystem destroying means in the coral reef, there are in the marine, there are the coral reefs. These coral reefs are destroying, and these are the like rainforest of the sea. So they are destroying continuously. So that is happening in the marine ecosystem, and for the marine ecosystem is destroying there. For that reason, our ecosystem is continuously is disbalancing. So that should not be that should not be happening in our earth. It is pushing us towards destroying our earth. So we should not cutting down trees. Main thing, we should not cutting down the trees. That is, we should save the trees. We should use the reusable things. We should not use the plastics. Like that, nowadays you know how to save the earth. That you know. So that is all things related to our global warming. So this is the global warming and the ozone depletion of the chapter 11. So today I finished here the chapter 11. So now go through from your book and read properly from the book. Thank you.